Yeah, so hello traders, welcome back once again to the channel. This is Tona Forex, and as you all know, my aim here is to enlighten you guys on how the financial market works in general, right? And basically, I thought of something today. No matter how perfect you think your strategy is, trust me, no strategy is 100% accurate. What do I mean by that? No matter how you've been applying something over and over again, there are days whereby you're still going to take a loss, meaning that the same thing you apply today, apply tomorrow, and it works for you. There are days whereby you would apply that same thing and you will still take a loss, right? So there are reasons behind that, and there are how you can take advantage of things like that. Mean that if you get stopped out, there are how you can take advantage of your loss to become a win. That depends on how much you level up your strategy, right? What do I mean by that? So examples are the ones whereby some traders will use order block, then breaker block, meaning that a failed order block turn into a breaker block. So today I was anticipating a buy on gold. My analysis wasn't from 4 hours, by the way, it was from 5 minutes. So then up to 1 minute, right? Everything was so perfect in my eye, like it works for me very, very well. And here's the thing, basically, whenever I want to look out for my change of character, I don't use a single break of structure, I use two break of structures, right? Meaning that this is what I'm expecting. Okay, let's say this is an incomplete pullback, then market came down, then one way or the other went back up, right? Then boom, straight here. So now in the process of coming down here, I can see my draw base rally here. Then the market going back up straight up to break structure one, this structure one, this structure one right here, and this is structure two, to break the two structures, right? So basically I like how I really prefer when market is giving me a double break of structure. But regardless of whether market is giving you a double break of structure or not, we all have reasons why we call something a change of character, right? Market structure shift or a change of character. So basically, as for me, I used to break of structure, not one. Hmm? So now in the process of market breaking out two structures, we have an order block right here, and we have a flip zone right here. That was what I was saying as that when I was anticipating a buy on gold today, right? So we have a flip zone right here. This is my flip zone valuation block right here. So basically what I was expecting was that I was expecting market to just come down, and then buy from here. But guess what? Market failed immediately without showing me any blue. So that's the reason why I said this thing works for me very, very well. But this time around it's failed. It's failed. So now turning your loss into profit is now how you can level up your game. Now, a lot of people would get stopped out and they'll be like, oh no, I'm done, right? Which is actually very, very cool. But there's a way you can level up whereby you can take advantage of that loss and then it's going to become a profit to you. Then you later make profit at the end of the day, right? So basically, I realized that, okay, fine. This should be my point of invalidation, whereby once markets clear out this last low, then I know that okay, this trade is no more valid, right? So basically, if this is my entry one, which is basically the highest potential, then this should be my entry two, right? So basically, and also this is an order block, right? So the market filled this violation block, which is my relief zone, and then boom, break this order block. So now what do you notice in a case like this? Markets did a break of structure to the upside. This is a break of structure to the upside, and then a break of structure to the downside immediately. Now, if you notice, after a break of structure to the downside, which is this other block, right? What do I do next? I waited for market to break this other block immediately, and then what? I entered upon the retest. I went for a sell upon the retest, putting my stop loss at the origin that causes at the origin of this other block, right? Putting my stop loss above like this. That was what I did. So what I mean by that, a lot of traders would just fold their hands and they're like, oh no, I'm done on this, I'm done. And some traders also would take opportunity of that, right? There are several ways to trade a breaker block. By the way, this is not just the only way. There are several ways to trade a breaker block. So now, what I'm just trying to say in short is that know how to level up your game, know how to take advantage of a loss becoming a win. There are so many laws whereby when you take them, there's no chance of market is still going to go back in my direction. Maybe I got in early. No, no. And there are times whereby you would actually got in early also. So in short, what I'm trying to tell you guys is know your strategy very well. Be confident in it. Most of the times, whenever I execute a buy and I get stopped out, I know that that buy can ever happen again. The market is changing directions to the downside, even after seeing my confirmation. So even knowing that, okay, this my buy is not going to happen again. I've got stopped out already. It is not going to happen again. And I am so certain of that. Like I said, I am confident in what I'm doing. Right? I am so certain of that. That does not mean I will say I want to be looking out for sell opportunities all the time. Right? Because it doesn't happen all the time. There are times whereby your order block will not be in this level. It will be maybe, let's say, at the middle, and this place will just be a week. Right? So basically, that is just what I'm trying to say. Now let me show you when I got in for the buy on gold this morning. As you can see right here. Okay, I dropped the buy limit on gold. I said buy limit. This was around 8:58 a.m. this morning, right? On the 5th of August, by the way. And the buy got triggered and then straight down to stop loss. Like straight down to stop loss. Now, what would have pained me the most and made me involve emotions in a case like this is if I had risks more than I can afford to lose. That's what would have paid me the most, right? If I had risks more than I can afford to lose. I mean, so basically, after getting stopped, as you can see, I said my next view on gold. That was around an hour after I dropped the buy limits on the channel. So I said my next view on gold. Right, this is my next view on gold, and a few minutes after, 9:59 to 10:27. That is about 28 minutes after, right? I said sell gold now. You can see this is my TP1, TP2, TP3. TP1 got it immediately. After TP1 got it, I looked out for another opportunity. Again, using fair value gap this time, week to week, right? Then downward moved in about 1 ratio something. I think 1:3, but I end up closing in 1:2 point something. That was the second position. The first position I ended up closing in 1:6. So basically, now imagine I didn't get to know how to turn my loss into a win. That's how I would have missed out this sweet move on gold. Expecting another move again. Okay, market is still going to buy next time, which is totally fine. But knowing how to take advantage of opportunity really matters. Opportunity of your losses really matters. So that is just what I'm about to tell you guys. That's just what I'm telling you guys. Sorry. Yeah. By the way, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, because after this video, I'll be dropping more videos on how the financial markets work, deep insight, most especially technical analysis and the risk management. Right? I'm dropping more videos on it. So hit the subscribe button now, turn on post notification, like and share to your friends. Good day, guys.